Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and we're going to work on December daily. We're going to start real time, and then we're going to go to a voiceover. But I just want to show you a couple things, okay? So here are the cards or the little sequence pocket that I did. The extra ones, I don't know which ones I did with you and which ones I did after, so I'll just go through all of them. So there's these ones, which I love, with the little light bulbs, and then a big light bulb, a little reindeer, and a Christmas tree, a couple of poinsettias, that's an extra one, a couple of Christmas trees, and then a decorated Christmas tree, some gifts, and a Santa. So I did those for now. We'll probably do more a little later. These are all the Christmas bulbs that I did, or Christmas snow globes, I should say, that I put some glossy accent. I want to show you. Remember I said I couldn't find the other one? It was there. I was just blind. So one is from Judikins from Microglaze. The other one is from Tim Holtz. And I've mentioned that before several times. They're both the same thing. He asked Judikins if he could make, that product too, because it's such a good product. And that's what seals like inks and stuff. And it puts a little gloss. Why did I get a second one? I don't know. This one, I mean, it's starting to get down there, but I've had this for 15 years. And then it goes well with the glossy accent. I've used quite a bit of this. I only have about this much, but I think I have 4 or 5 bottles. So I'm good. I don't need to get any more right now. So I have all of these already. I cut a bunch of digital files, so I'm ready on those. I'll probably go ahead and cut some more up just because, if I do a little bit every day, then maybe, I'll have a whole bunch, enough for the whole month. Now, we're going to start with December 1st. I like to start with the first day and just go from there. For some reason, I'm thinking the first day, I think I wanted blue. So let's try and get some of these. I probably still need to cut some pattern paper still. I don't know. I'm not as not as organized as I was in previous years, but we got to get started. So I'll get a few pages done, and if I find, oh my gosh, yes, I need to cut some more up, I'm gonna cut some more up. And I'll cut up some more of these too. Okay, we'll do these 4 as the 4 by 6, and then let's cut some of these down to 3 by 4. And one thing I want to do this year is make sure that I put 2022 somewhere, because when I looked at the last year's one, I'm like, hey, nowhere on there does it say 2021. Not good. So I'm going to go back and do it, because I remember right now. 10 years from now, am I going to remember that's 2021? Probably not. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so we're going to cut those 3. We need one more. One more. Let's see if we have any more blues in here. And then once I choose all these, I am going to put you, like I said, I'm going to put an audiobook on. I'm actually listening to a hockey one right now. It's Sidney Crosby and his beginnings, and his hockey career. I saw him play in the Canada games. I think it was in 2006, I believe. He was 16 years old, and we knew then that that kid was going to make it to the NHL. He was such a good player. So it's fun to listen to him talk about his hockey career. So that's what I'm going to do while I'm getting this page ready. And I grabbed this kit here, or die cuts. It has a lot of blues in it, so I'm going to try and put that on the first day. And then I have my peppermints, which I'll choose, the number 1. So this is what I meant, that I cut them in half like this. until right now, I didn't know that I was going to use these as 3x4s, so that's why I kept them at 4x6. And now I cut them in half, and now I have these as 3x4s, so I'm going to stick them in there. I could have actually looked in here too, but that's okay. I got 28 days I'm going to do. I'm doing the whole month, but I have 3 days that are already done. So another thing that I did this a few years ago, and you only have to do it once, right? Now I always put it where I keep my December daily stuff so I can easily find it. But I kind of did a sketch of the different page protectors that I have. So this is style A, this is style C, and then I did some on the back. This is B, and this is D. So then I know, as soon as I pick this up, okay, this is what I have to do. So I know I have lots of some like this. Before I start doing the funky ones, like the B's and the D's and even the C's, I'm going to go through my page protectors and see what I have because I'm not so sure that I haven't bought any of those page protectors in a long, long time. So I want to make sure that I have them. And I don't plan on buying any new ones this year either. So I'm going to use what I have, right? So these are perfect for your daily numbers. I love them because you just punch them out. This is a 1-inch punch. Let me go find where it is. And I laughed because it was like, oh, am I going to be able to find this easily? And I'll tell you, it wasn't easy. It ended up being across my room, which I don't even understand how it got there, but it was there. We got our number one. We can start our December daily. Now, what I do is a lot of times like this, I will just use white cardstock and I'll put little, pictures, if you will, or mats for pictures. And then that's where my pictures are going to go. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting these. And this is the time where we're going to go on, voiceover, and we're going to do day 1. So here we go. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about how I think December daily is going to be a little different this year on my channel just because I started so late. Usually I start like November 1st. I'm picking out everything that I'm going to do. I cut down my paper to 4x6. I, start making the pages, and by December 1st, I already have up to like 20 days already. December 1st is in 2 days, and I have December 1st done. But I still want to do it because when I picked up that album and I was looking through it, it brings me so much joy. So I want to make sure that I actually, go through with it. And it's fun to see how much stuff we do in a month. And years ago, I had tried to do Project Life, and I think I got through 28 weeks done. And then it's just too much of a big commitment for me to do that for 52 weeks. But every year, if I go and I do the month of December, then I know, hey, every year I know that the month of December, we're going to document every single day. I thought of maybe, doing it another time of the year, like maybe July, and see what, summer life is like. And I'm kind of do that this past summer because when you think about it, we went on a 44-day trip, and I'm going to document every single day. So maybe I could kind of do like a Project Lifestyle kind of album and then just put day 1 to day 44 in that album. That's something I just kind of came up with that right now as we're chatting about this. So that's something to think about. So for December 1st, I decided to go with the blues. As you can tell, I like using white cardstock to make the little mats for my photos. And I have to tell you, once I finished that page, I was like, I'm not really that impressed with that page. And I don't know, it's not as decorated, I guess, as some of our regular pages. But when I go back and I look at the pages in the album, I'm like, you know what? Before the pictures were in there and before I put, the tiny stickers to put a little title for each of those little pages, it probably looked pretty bland. So, you know what? Good enough. It's going to be good enough. I'm just going to be happy with the pages that I got done. And usually, what I do is I kind of choose a string or a collection of embellishments and I go with that. I don't try to go through everything because I can't afford for these pages to take me an hour and a half each to create. You know what I mean? Like these pages, I need to get through them fairly quickly and not take forever and a day. So I'm happy that they're not overly decorated. I do a lot of the prep work before, and then when the day comes, I'm just going to stick the photos. So I want to talk about a little bit about how I think it's going to be. So on December 1st or probably December 2nd, I'll probably post a video, or maybe what I'll do is I'll do 3 days at once. Do December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, adding the photos and the titles and the finishing touches and kind of go with that. And, throughout the month, I'm going to do the prep work and I'm going to try and stay ahead of it. We'll see how well that goes. But I plan on getting all 31 pages done. And this one came together fairly quickly. I think it was probably 35 minutes and I had it done. So that's good. And every day now I'm spending time on this, whether it's cutting up some pattern papers to 4x6, cutting out some digital files, or making some little pockets. I love those snow globes. I got quite a few done. I'll probably want to do some more. So I'll, dedicate an hour every day to work on my December daily. That's my commitment to December daily for the entire month of December is I'm going to put an hour every single day to make sure that I don't fall too far behind. And just a reminder, all our digital files, so our Christmas files, our regular files are all on for 50% off. This is the last week. So if you want more information, go to NicoleJones91.com and then go to classes/store and you can find the coupons so that you can have some digital files at 50% off. And that's it. That is going to finish day 1.